Welcome everybody to a judge video. First time ever doing this. As you can see, our witness is DK, the murderer is Chris, Athena's the prosecutor, Raven's the defendants. Athena, go first. Tell me what happened.
So, Chris was caught stealing from the bank. I have all the evidence you need. So,
Okay.
first we have the case. He put all the money in. Here is the key that the bank gave him, so they went. And then the money and the weapon he threatened people with.
Okay. Defendants, do you have anything?
Let's see. Oh, I'm very tall. Okay, so the suitcase, if we check store receipts from the past, I would say 10 years about, Chris did not purchase a suitcase like this, which discounts this being his. The gun, Chris does not have a gun permit, from when I did his background check, so he either obtained this legally or he didn't have it. The key was obviously given to him by the bank, but what I'm fighting is the arrest warrant here describes the robber, and it describes a person wearing red and black, but it describes them as tall, which they are not. My belief is that he was wrongly convicted, and that the real person's still on the run. That's all.
Objection, Your Honor. He
What
was
is it?
caught on camera.
Prove it.
There's security. How am I supposed to prove it? There's like no TV over here.
Okay. As you can see, witness.
Isn't
Witness, what did
witness.
DK? What did you find when you were working at the bank? Witness says he was not there that day. Athena.
Wait, let me.
To a portal right now. Wow, very interesting. Sit down. Defendant, it appears that there
As you
was.
can see, he's in there.
Yeah. What she was saying.
Alrighty. May I please be excused to the evidence room to gather some more evidence?
You got 1 minute. Time's up. What you got?
Alrighty. So, from a statement of the crime scene, the cameras were very far and few between. So, it was very little time that my client, there was very few time that he could be on cameras if he had committed the crime. I have an HR complaint complaining, the security guard that was managing cameras, complaining about the low quality of cameras and the low budget put into it. And I have bank statements to back up the lack of funding to the security system, specifically the cameras. Which makes me believe that the cameras were not good enough to accurately be used to see if my client is indeed the robber.
What do you mean that was you? You're saying you're the guy who complained about the camera thingy? Alright,
Alright, may I question the witness?
sure.
Alrighty, I'm going to ask yes or no questions. I just need you to nod yes or no. So, you are the security guard, yes? Alrighty, and you are the one that filed the HR complaint saying that the security system was very low budget. Alrighty. So So would you say that with the quality that the cameras are at, would it be enough evidence to convict someone of such a crime if it's that hard to see? Alright. I rest my case. Not even the witness believes that that's sufficient evidence.
Prosecutor, you got any evidence left?
So what I have gotten is that the weapon.
Oh.
We have got fingerprints to see of, like, you know, and we have found that is Chris's fingerprints all over them.
I see. Can we bring the still the murderer out here, client? Chris, now you could tell us what happened.
Okay. Okay, so the day of the I was at the shooting range the day before the crime, and oh crap, and I was out to the shooting range with my uncle. But so basically, the gun that that's
Objection!
right here,
His uncle's dead.
Objection! Don't speak while he's speaking.
Fine.
Continue.
I was out in the shooting range with my uncle, so that means that the gun right there it belongs to the shooting range. But it does prove that I touched the gun, but I didn't own it. Okay.
Alright. You can now go back
If
to
you would
your...
let me, I have some evidence.
Nah, you can now go back to jail, Chris. Jail cell.
Wait.
Alright, what are the evidence you found?
Alrighty. So, I have the forensics report, which does prove that Chris did touch the gun. I also have a proof of ownership showing that the gun does indeed belong to the shooting range. Chris was at the shooting range about a day or two before the robbery, where this person of interest, an employee at the shooting range, was working on the same day. He also fits the description of our client. This criminal record of the person working at the shooting range also shows that they do have a ton of small crimes on their record, which means they could already be available to rob the bank.
This is some big shit. Prosecution, do you have anything good that could help you prove he's guilty?
So what I have heard from his family is that both of the sides of his uncle are dead. So that's not true. That's not.
Objection, Your Honor.
What?
I can pull up a family history right now in the evidence room to prove that his uncles are alive.
You got 10 seconds. Oops. Again.
Alrighty, so, in short, this birth certificate shows the uncle on Chris's father's side that he is still alive. There is no death date that has been updated onto this certificate. Also, I have travel logs here showing that the uncle has been traveling for the past few months, which means that he hasn't been around, but that he is still alive and purchasing plane tickets.
Prosecution. Did you pay attention to what he said?
Yeah, I was just like something.
Now you better have a good reason before I hit this mallet.
I know.
So if he says that his uncle has been like flying for like how long have you said?
past couple of months, there's been some plane tickets bought.
So, was he there when Chris was at the shooting range with his uncle? Was the uncle
Yes.
there?
Plane tickets show that they did buy a ticket to the shooting range area, like the town, and then plane tickets a few days later show that he purchased a plane ticket somewhere else.
Damn.
Well,
Well, I got no evidence left.
I hereby sentence Chris to not guilty. Thank you for watching.
Let's go!